Righty then, Successful Indie Author, 5-Minute Focus, episode 1190. The deeper the meaning, the more subtle the delivery. A bludgeon is no way to win someone over in a persuasive argument, rhetoric, as it may be. And that's what our books are. They're one-sided, they're a lecture, but a lecture where we involve the reader. So your words can't be a lecture. You have to get that reader involved, and you maneuver through the story, bring in your characters, they carry the plot. But if you deliver lectures, like paragraph-long diatribes on the inequities of the world as it is, or the world as it may be, or the world through your eyes, ain't no one wants to listen to that. So how do you do it? Subtle, so subtle. Lessons from Star Trek. So what do you see in Star Trek? The original series, one that came out in the 60s, that was a trendsetter. One scene, very simple. Most people missed it. Most people who watch nowadays missed it, but not at the time. Because the navigator, he had to go. Something happened. Uhura, take the seat. And she did. She was a navigator. Black woman. Oh my God. How could that be? Because she was competent. She was trained. It was her job. And just matter of fact, of course, that's how it is. So very, very subtle, but impactful, highly impactful. The first interracial kiss on TV. Well, that was Uhura again and Kirk. They did it against their will, so that kind of made it okay at the time, even though Kirk had already slept with the green woman, the Orion slave girl, who was also a serial killer. But we're not going to go into that because he survived, because he's Kirk. What about lessons from dung beetles? What do we take away there? You can be a total pile of shit, but the dung beetle sees the beauty, shapes you into a ball, and then rolls you along so you can be a beautiful piece of shit. Lessons from dung beetles. Forrest Gump. This one, Forrest Gump. Great movie. Very impactful. His best buddy in boot camp. So I looked up the stats. Vietnam, during the Vietnam era, blacks represented 11 to 12% of the U.S. population. However, they served at 16.3%, I believe. So a greater representation in the force that was drafted and sent over there to fight. Well, Forrest Gump, his best buddy, Bubba, in boot camp, they went over together, and Bubba gets killed. And Forrest makes it his life's work to honor his friend. As simple as that. It just was. And once again, nowadays we look at that and we just accept, hey, of course, he's best buddy from boot camp. Taught him about shrimp. I mean, those are life lessons there. Teach the whole world about shrimp. Jenny was the antagonist of the story. You might like to think she was the romantic interest, but no, she treated Forrest like dirt. She was almost borderline evil. Deeper meaning. If you wait long enough, the girl of your dreams will come back to you. Yes, she may be completely disease-ridden and on her deathbed, but she's going to come back if you believe in yourself. And if you become really ultra wealthy, that helps. So, subtle messages for the deep meaning. Make people think. Once they finish the book, they have to think about it and then maybe reread the book. That's the highest testament to the quality of your story, is people reread it because they want that feeling they had the first time they read it. And they want to see, hey, did I miss something? Because it made them think after they ended the story. Wow, that was deep. That's a good story, not one where, oh my God, they just beat me all through the whole story about you will be honoring, you will show honor, you won't treat people badly, you will stand above and help people and feed the hungry. And oh my God, how much of that can you take? Yeah, you can't. The readers are going to bail on you. Subtle message. If you look at my Defiant, Testament to My Old Man, a post-apoc set right here in Fairbanks, Alaska. Feeding the hungry was huge in that story. And it was just something he did to try to fill the void after his father passed away. How about that? Just subtle, but impactful. I'd like to think that story's pretty well received. So Just don't lecture. Lecturing is bad. Bludgeon is no, you will do what I tell you. I mean, come on now. Does that really work? No, because the second you're out of sight and the bludgeon is out of view, they stop doing what you're beating them for. Good books are subtle and deep, and people reread them. Peace, fellow humans.